Hey guys, Mr. Mike's 21. Been about a minute for me, but it's probably been about a week. This is probably going to be a Saturday upload, like I said, pumping out some extra videos, kind of make up for the fact that I'm a little backlogged on this content as far as not getting it done, and new stuff's going to be coming out, and I missed a month, so.
This might be a good track to follow, but make sure you don't bump the animal. Slow and steady wins the race.
But today we're going to go down and figure out what's going on with those bears. So I got a little bit of a hike. I will, well, see you when we get there. Alright, we are almost to the first bear sighting area. Just sprint up to it. Oh, pretty little lake.
A trashed camp. Seems you were right, Dad. Could you please pick up the leftovers to make sure the bears don't catch the scent and come near the farm?
Doesn't matter if that mess was caused by humans or bears. It's always our fault anyway. We should know better.
Awesome. Thanks a lot. It may not look like it, but what you're doing is critical work, both for nature and for the safety of the people living here. The farmer mentioned one more location that they saw a bear, on the other side of the river. Could you please take a look?
If I take a look, I am bringing a gun over. Oh, it is way down there. I thought you were talking about the other side of this river. Alrighty, I guess I'll be back in a few. Alright guys, we are at this flooded lake shore. Very much like this aesthetic. I'm not sure if it was intentional or they just put the water in a little too high. But we got about 100 yards till we get to this other bear sighting zone. I got the 50 out just in case. I don't know if there's going to be some bear attack. I think that's whitetail, maybe? Yeah, whitetail.
More trash. I can't say I'm surprised. Good news is, once you've cleaned up that mess, the farms should be safe again.
Yeah, those who don't clean up after themselves, sometimes they're the same who complain about pollution and talk about how things used to be better. Go figure.
Thank you very much. You've really helped. What? A bear? All right, don't panic. Find a way to carefully get away from it. If it becomes aggressive, you can also go for the kill.
It's up to you. Remember, you're more than experienced enough to handle it. Evaluate the situation and the bear, and make the right call.
I do not trust you. Rear up. Let me put it in your chest. Why am I using a muzzle loader for self-defense?
Well done. I'm relieved we sent you on that assignment. Bear encounters can quickly escalate if you don't know what you're doing.
Me too. I had a feeling. Anyway, you want to get rid of those food leftovers as soon as possible. Just drop them off at a nearby outpost and we'll take care of it.
Well, I got a wounded bear I gotta worry about now. So let's clean up the mess I just made. I should have just taken the shot when he was standing still. Alright, let's get Buck on it. I'm starting to think it just despawned. That was just like a temporary thing and it left the area and the situation's over. That may very well be the case. Howsoever. I'm gonna approach this with calm because I'm not sure if it's the same bear or not. Oh, Jesus, it's so thick. Alright, well. Let's get back to the mission. It's unfortunate. Should have just taken him where he was standing. Yeah, those tracks disappeared, so I don't know. We're gonna have to go around the lake. I'm not sure how long that's gonna take, but I guess I'll be back in a minute. Alrighty, so we have found our way up to a new cabin, it looks like. Drop off our crap. Quite pretty little cabin. And I don't know what is going on again.
So, Trev, you know, Hope and I were talking about you the other day. Like I told him, I sometimes wish you didn't live on the other side of the country. Don't you miss home?
Home. It's a fuzzy concept for me. You always had the one. Layton will always be my home, but this is my second home. I'm closing in on 20 years, and I'm happy here. There's no such thing as coming back in a situation like mine, not after so long. It's not like my old Layton life is still there waiting for me. I'd still need to start over from scratch.
I understand, I really do. I'm just worried about the reserve. I can't find anyone good enough to take over. I want to get that sorted out myself soon. You never know.
You know, Dad, regular people just say, I wish you'd call more often. I miss hanging out with you, son. You're right. I haven't called enough, and I'm sorry.
Well, you have a good point. We both know that being a warden isn't really a job you can do remotely.
And then life happens, and you procrastinate. But tell you what, you're almost here. We'll have a good time then.
Alright, I don't know if there's going to be a bunch of text that starts going. But that is...
Sometimes the biggest threat to an environment isn't the most obvious one. In the last few years, for us, it's been an invasive plant species called perennial pepperweed.
I know that one. Tough bastard. Native to Eurasia. Introduced to North America by accident. It's become a pest all over the country.
Yeah, some areas of the reserve are affected now too, so we're recruiting volunteers to manually remove them. Better do that now before the populations become too large. Can I count on you too, my friend? I'll make it worth your time. I've tagged the most affected areas on your HunterMate.
Alrighty, well, it looks like next time we're going to be picking some weeds. But that's going to do it for today. So again, you like it, leave a like, subscribe, comment, and next time we'll be picking some weeds. Very exciting. Alright guys, have a good night.